almost screwed up big time there. All right. So I'm gonna go through from like the end of the book, just so you guys can see company credibility and things like that. All right. Misty and Jason, consider this, all right? If you had a chance to buy a fuel card of a one-time purchase of $5,000 and that fuel card would allow you to fill up every single home for the rest of your life, would you guys take advantage of it?
I'd buy two.
You buy two? Of course, all right? They pay me to ask you that stuff. Now, a company that you can count on. Now, Direct Energy of Florida, we've been in business for 16 years, but we do have a contractor's license that's over 39 years old. We're really proud of that. We are a state-approved contractor. All of our workers are our workers. We don't use subcontractors. They do use all of our trucks, all our equipment, and they sign non-compete, so they can't pick up bad habits or any bad morale from different companies, all right? Now, we are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and we are super proud of this. We do not hold an account with Better Business Bureau. We don't pay their $700 fee to be accredited, and we don't buy our reviews off for $500, which they allow you to do. So any bad review you can buy off for $500. Our boss thinks that's extortion, all right? He's an old school guy, so he refuses to hold an account with them. If you go to our Better Business Bureau, it's on the first page on Google. We are not accredited, we do not hold an account, but we have an A+ rating. We've been in business for 16 years. We have a 4.5, 4 stars out of 5. We can't make everybody happy, but we do our best, and we only have 4 complaints in 3 years. All right, very, very difficult to do without having an account and being able to buy those bad reviews off. So we're really proud of that. As far as our Google goes, we got a 4.3 star out of 39 rating. So we can't make everybody happy, but we do our best, all right? We do our absolute best. Now, licensed, bonded, and insured for $1 million policy, that's a blanket policy. So everybody's covered. All of our, myself, all of our workers, everybody's covered. Now, we do have a 24-hour service commitment. That's gonna be for our hot water heating systems and our AC units. Anytime, night or day, if you give us a call on that 24-hour line, within 24 hours, we'll have somebody out at your house. Now, if it's an emergency, we'll have somebody out there ASAP. Within an hour, somebody will be at your property if it's an emergency. All right? Now, the solution is simple. You lower your energy consumption, you increase your property value, you decrease your carbon footprint, and you lower your dependency on foreign oil, all while helping keep your money. Now, it's up to you. Now, what plan makes the most sense, all right? I want you guys to think like you're driving down I-4, and you got 2 exits today. You got exit 1 and you got exit 2. Now, exit 1 is gonna be plan A. Continue to consume fossil fuels, keep paying escalating utility bills, keep contributing to global warming, increase dependency on foreign oil, ensure the U.S. remains the world leader in wasting fossil fuels, and ignore the facts of the world's energy crisis. Or plan B, reduce your utility bills, take advantage of federal tax credits, reduce dependency on foreign oil, reduce emissions, invest in renewable energy, and increase the value of your home, and accomplish all of that without affecting your budget. Now, which plan are you guys gonna pick?
Plan B.
Plan B, of course. They pay me to ask you that stuff too. All right, now that's the end of my presentation. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Not yet.
No questions? Perfect. Now there's 3 different ways that you can purchase products and services from us. There's 1 through the home shows, 2 through the showroom, and then 3 through the special word of mouth advertising program. Heck, well, I'm here. I'm going to show you the home show and showroom pricing. These prices are good for a week, they're good for a month, they're good for all the way up to a year. Now, what I'm going to be recommending for you guys is going to be our solar domestic hot water heating system. All right, I'm also going to be recommending Attic Shield. We're going to be recommending some insulation, a variable speed pool pump, and 2 solar attic fans. Okay. Now, we said your electric bill was $350 average monthly electric bill. All right. So our solar domestic hot water heating system is going to be $12,995. All right. Our attic shield is $3 a square foot. Now you had a 2,000 square foot house under air. You have a 400 square foot garage, which is going to be 2,400 square feet. And then remember when I told you about the radiant barrier, if I put that pitch and I lay your roof flat, it'll be right around 1.5 times the square footage. So we're gonna multiply that by 1.5, and that's gonna give you 3,600 square feet of radiant barrier. All right, which is gonna cost $3 a square foot. $3,600. So that's gonna be 10,800. All right, now our variable speed pool pump is $24.95. And our installation is $2.89 a square foot. Now our insulation, remember, just has to go under the attic floor, so we just need 2,000 square feet of that. So 2,000 times 289 a square. That doesn't seem right. So the installation is going to be 5,780. That's going to bring you up to code, and that's going to take care of that wintertime bill. Keep the heat in. Now I'm recommending 2 attic fans. They are $18.95 a piece. Those are our Natural Light solar attic ventilation systems. They come with a lifetime warranty on them, okay? Now you have a 10-year warranty on your installation usually, but that warranty actually goes up to 20 years with your attic shield, because if the attic shield's taking up 97% of the heat, your insulation's only got 3% to make up, and it's never gonna dissipate. So this actually goes up to 20 years. Your pool pump, you get a 10-year bumper-to-bumper warranty from Pentair, and then lifetime warranty on your attic shield, and then a 10-year warranty on your solar domestic hot water heating system as well. Okay, so total, what you're gonna be at, and then we have a $2,500 charge for engineering, permitting, and installation. It's a minimum charge, covers all trip, labor, engineering, pulling permits, installation as well. All right, so that's a minimum charge in our sales department. That's gonna be $2,500. So you're gonna be $38,360. All right, but that is not why I'm here. What I am here for is my homeowner's reaction report. This is how I get paid. All right, see this little piece of paper right here? This is gonna be my report card, all right? And I get paid on each one of these that I do. I get $75 per program, per appointment that I get one of these filled out, all right? Now, it's my report card. What do you want on your report card? A's. You want all A's, all right? But you gotta be honest. So I'm gonna fill this thing out. I'm gonna sign myself out here. And our time is 11:38. And our date is, what's today's date? 29th? 6/29/23. All right, and we got Misty and Jason. Lay down. And it's at 1112. Alright, and before I go over this, let's figure out what this is gonna save, okay? So what I'm recommending for you is a solar domestic hot water heating system. Alright, I'm also recommending a variable speed pool pump. I'm recommending radiant barrier, blown-in insulation, a solar attic fan, and radiant barrier. Now, if you remember from back when we did our walk around, all right, I showed you that energy guide on your hot water heating system. It said that it would cost you about $501 a year in 1994 at 8 cents per kilowatt. So if I take your 501 times 2, all right, it's got $1,002 now that you're 16 cents per kilowatt. It's costing you about double, and that's brand new. Now divided by 12, that would mean that your hot water heater is costing you $83 a month, okay? Now the average hot water heater is gonna cost 25% of your average monthly electric bill. So if I take 350, it's gonna be about 87, okay? So right in between there, you're gonna be right around $85. And a solar domestic hot water heating system doesn't cost anything. All right, so right off the bat on your $350 electric bill, we're gonna cut out $85 just with that hot water heating system. So that's gonna leave you with $264 left. Now our variable speed pool pump. Now you're out there, you said that you're running about 9 hours when we check that timer. Now each of your full speed pool pump, that's going to cost $7 per hour per month on your electric bill. So if I take that 7 times the 9 hours that you're running it, it's gonna be $63 a month. We're putting in a Pentair Superflow that has several variable speeds on it. It's gonna cut that by 90% if you're using it the same 9 hours, okay? So we're gonna actually be saving you about $56 just on that pool pump, which is going to bring you down to $207 a month, all right? We're getting closer to where you should be. Now blown-in insulation, that's gonna save you 10%, mostly in the wintertime, because it's gonna keep all that heat in when you're using your heater. So 10%, that's going to be $20, which is gonna leave you with $187. Now, that $187, we're putting in a solar attic fan. So sucking all that hot air out, it's gonna save you about 10% as well. It's gonna be about $18 a month. Now you're gonna be at $169. And then we're also putting in radiant barrier. Now you're going from no insulation up to 7 feet worth of insulation. That's gonna save you 15% of all of the ladder. All right, so times, which is gonna save you $43 a month. $42 a month. It's gonna leave you with $126 for an average monthly electric bill, which is right where you're supposed to be for a house, 2,000 square feet with just the 280 in it. Now, if I'm saving you, or if that's your bill now, the $126, how much did I save you? If I take a $350 average bill and I deduct the $126, I saved you $224 on your electric bill, more than half. Actually, 64%. All right. You see how much waste you have in your house? All right, so this, on this answer here, right here, it's gonna be $224, and it's gonna be 64%. All right, now if you guys could fill this out for me, all right, this is my report card, I want all A's. Fill this out, just all your answers go right here. All right, and there's no cheating on each other either, all right? You gotta have your own answers. All right, Jason, you can't be cheating on Misty over here. All right, if you guys could fill that out for me, I'm gonna pack some of my stuff up, all right? By the time I'm done, you guys will be finished with that. I'll be get out of your hair before you know it, all right? Make sure you give me good marks, guys.
You ever vape in someone's house? Or you smell it?
No, not even around the corner. Don't vape at people's houses. Bad idea.
They should.
Bad idea. People have cameras in their houses. You don't want to be doing anything around the corner or nothing like that. Yeah. No, don't vape. You can wait.
Wait till you
Get
leave.
Zyn.
Yeah, really?
Put it in
Does that
here.
work?
Yeah. Yeah, it works. Zyn works. Yeah. Use the pouches or something. All right. Perfect. Oh, and it looks like you made even another answer here, maybe. Would you guys like to take advantage of this complete energy saving package in the future?
Maybe.
All right.
Could
Well,
y'all-
yeah. Well, maybe.
Could
all
you
right?
offer any type of
Well,
additional
let's see if we can
promotion or
clear that
discount?
up, all right? Because let's see if we can clear that up, all right? Now, nothing's for free in this world. This is my favorite part of my job because this is where I get to give you discounts, all right? But nothing's for free in this world, so you got to give us something, all right? So what we ask you to do for this is we ask you to allow us to use you for advertising, okay? So I'm going to ask you to do a couple different things for us. Now, the first thing is going to be the evaluation letter. Now this is like a Dear John letter. It pretty much states Rob came out here, told us about these products, told us about these services. This is how much we saved on our electric bill. And a lot about the installation process, all right? Because we really want to, the installation process is really the most important part to us, and our installers are the most important employees to us. So we want to know about that. Now we ask you to refer 3 homeowners. This is really important because this is what we use to advertise. And just 3 homeowners that we can give a simple call, simple energy audit call, just like we did for you guys. Now, if they say no, it's a simple no, we don't come out and do it. If they say yes, simple yes, we come out and do it. Now, if we're able to help them on one of these programs, we give you guys $500 per person that we can help. So it works for you if you wanted to. I have members at HOAs, members of churches that give you 4 or 5 different people a year. They're anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000 in just referral money, all right? So it works for you if you wanted to. Now, our cooperation on installation date and time. This is super important to us and you. So if you see this $2,500 charge in our sales department, if you go out to any of our home shows, any of our showroom, then you pay this $2,500 minimum charge. It covers trip, labor, things like that. And you get to pick a date and a time, all right? Now, if you pay $2,500 and you pick 4 p.m. on Thursday, when do you think we should be there? 4 p.m. or sooner, okay? But in this department, I like to fit you in between my scheduled installs. So let's say I have a 4 o'clock install that I have to be there in my sales department. I'll schedule you guys at 9 a.m. I'll finish up your radiant barrier before that job, and then I'll move on to the next. Now I get a full day's work out of my guys. I don't have to pay them a trip charge for going down a half day, and they get a full day's of work. So it's a win-win-win, and I don't have to charge you that $2,500, all right? Now, copies of your electric bills. All right, I want 2 copies of your electric bill. This is super important for me because I want a copy beforehand, and then 2 billing cycles from now, I want to show how much I dropped. I use that with your evaluation letter. I use it online to advertise. It's not attached to your property. It's not attached to your name, just the data. So this is what they had before. This is the size of the house. This is the size of the electric bill. This is what we put in. This is the electric bill now. So it's not attached to your property or your name whatsoever. But allow me to use that for advertising as well. The reason why it's most important to me is because I get bonuses based off of how much I save on that bill. So if you don't give me that electric bill 2 months from now, I'm gonna be knocking on your door for it, all right? Do you think you guys could do that for me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is the best part of my job. For doing this stuff for me, I'm number 1 gonna give you guys a $2,000 discount. So instead of $12,995, your solar domestic hot water heating system is gonna be $10,995. And on your attic shield, rather than being $10,800, you're going to get a $500 discount, and it's only going to be $10,300. Now on your variable speed pool pump, instead of $24.95, we're going to take $300 off of that, and you're going to be at $21.95. And then on your insulation, we're going to give you another $500 discount, so that's going to be $52.80. And then on both of your attic fans, you're gonna get a $600 discount, so $300 each. So you're gonna have $1,595, and then $2,500 no charge for your engineering, permitting, and installation. As long as you cooperate with us, we cooperate with you, all right? So let's see what the discounts totaled up to. So we have $10,995 plus $10,300 plus $21.95 for the pool pump plus $5,280 for your insulation plus $15.95 plus $15.95. $31,960. All right, so let me ask you this, guys. Which one looks better there?
Smaller one.
The smaller one, right? And we give you about $7,000 worth of discounts, all right? So we don't ask you for a lot, but this holds a lot of weight in our company. This is how we advertise, okay? So it means a lot to us. Now this amount, you're gonna continue to save on that for 10 years and longer. I mean, this your lowest warranty on these products is gonna be 10 years. So let's figure out what it means to you and your family over the next 10 years. Now, do you remember that chart that I showed you guys from the US Department of Energy that showed you guys how much your cost is gonna be over the next 10 years with a 15% annual increase? Very, very conservative, seeing you went up 30% last year. But if we go over here to this number here, there's a $400 electric bill. You guys are at $350. There's nothing in between here. but there's a magic number on this chart. It's 243.64. So if I take that 243.64 and I multiply it by your average monthly electric bill of $350, it's gonna give me the 10-year projection right in between those numbers, okay? So that's gonna be $85,000. So you're not gonna spend $97, you're not gonna spend $73,000, but you're gonna spend $85,000 over the next 10 years. That's a lot of money, all right? That's like a down payment on a house, or you could buy a trailer with that thing, you know, crazy. So $85,000 goes to the Power Pirates over the next 10 years. Or you could save 64% over the next 10 years. Which is gonna be $54,575. Okay, that's a lot of money either waste or save. What it costs to save that amount is the 31,960. So what goes back into your pocket is $22,615. Now let me ask you this, Misty. Let me ask you this, Jason. What makes more sense? To waste $54,000 and hand it to the Power Pirates and never get it back? Or invest $31,000 of your hard-earned money into your home and put $22,000 into your family's budget? It makes more sense to invest, right? Now, this amount, most people do not want to put this on a credit card, right? And most people, unless they need their Sky Miles, okay? But most people don't want to write a check for this amount. Most people want to use the money that they're saving on their electric bill and use it to pay for the upgrades. All right, it makes sense, right? So what do you guys think you can comfortably afford? I mean, we don't like to take any food off of people's table, but for the solar hot water heating, for the insulation, for the attic fans, for the radiant barrier, and the pool pump, I mean, 20 bucks a month, 30 bucks a month.
30 bucks a month.
30 bucks a month. Jason, you're in at 30. Misty, you're in at 30. All right, you're in at $30 a month, which is great because this is all our government money, okay? Remember I told you there's those federal tax incentives? This is all government money. So let's figure out what the government's gonna give you. Now we have 31,960, that's how much our investment total is. Now, 30% is gonna come from the federal government through your taxes. So when you guys get your taxes back, your tax return, do you get money back at the end of the year, or do you have to pay in at the end of the year?
You pay in.
You guys pay in? Okay, fantastic. So the federal government's gonna give you $9,588. Now, if you owe the IRS at the end of the year, let's say $2,000, what they're going to do is they're gonna take that $2,000 from your tax credit. It's not a deduction, it's just like a deferred income child credit or cash for clunkers. Have you guys ever used those?
Yeah.
Exactly, it's a credit, not a deduction. So they're gonna take it from it and your refund is now gonna be $7,588. So it's either for or against your taxes. Now your 9,588, if you're getting money back at the end of the year, let's say you're getting $2,000 back, they're going to add it to it and you're gonna get $11,588 back. All right, now let's see what you guys are gonna qualify on Rewire America, the rebate money. So this is going to be our stimulus money from the new Inflation Reduction Act. Now you guys used that, got those stimulus checks during COVID. It's gonna come the same exact way. So the portal's gonna open up for you on October 1st. You submit all of the paperwork and the items that you got, and then they're gonna get that rebate check to you by the end of November or early December. Okay, that's when they're gonna be issuing all those checks, just like the stimulus checks during COVID. Now our zip code here is gonna be 32725. You guys are the homeowners. Your household income, you told me that you guys are making about $70,000 a year. And you guys filed joint, and it looks like you got 3 people in the home. You still got that bummy kid that's 24 years old living in your house, all right? Now you got $14,000 in upfront discounts. You're also gonna have $4,650 in available tax credits on this program as well, but that's for these items which you didn't get. It's separate from your IRS form. Now, let's see what you guys qualify for. Now we're recommending our radiant barrier, so you're gonna get a $1,600 in weatherization. And let's see what else we got. That's gonna be what weatherization refers to improvements that reduce the amount of energy needed to keep your home comfortable, including air sealing, ventilation, upgrades to insulation, doors, and windows. So you're upgrading your insulation and we're putting some solar ventilation in. So you qualify for that. Let's see what else we got here. So heat pump, air conditioner, we're not putting one of those in. We have a heat pump hot water heater, we're not putting one of those in, an induction stove, and a heat pump and a dryer. So it looks like we're not getting any other discounts from Rewire America at this point, but just that $1,600 weatherization charge. Now, if you put those two together, you're gonna get 9,588 from the federal government, and you're gonna get 1,600 from stimulus checks from Rewire America. So 11,188. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, for 18 months, so we don't have to make a payment or accrue any interest or ever have to pay for the system. What we do is we put this on an 18-month, no interest, no payment, no money down financing. All right, what that allows you to do is it allows you to get your tax credit back in January. If you guys like to file early, or you guys like wait until last minute, March 15th?
File early.
You file early, right? Me too. I'm like right on the dot. As soon as the first hits, I'm filing. Okay, I want that money back. Now the 64% is gonna save you $224. That allows you to save money on your electric bill without ever having to pay for it. I mean, we're gonna come out and install these products in about less than a week. So for 18 months, you get to save $224. It's a lot of money. Just in the first 18 months, we're gonna save you over $4,000 from the power company that you would have paid to the power pirates and never gotten it back. So at the end of the 18 months, okay, you've gotten $4,000 back from the power company that you would have paid to them. And you have $11,000 that you got from the federal government that you would have never had if you didn't go. So you're gonna have $15,220 that you wouldn't have. This is where you have options, all right? This is your money. It goes straight to your bank account for your refund unless you take a check, and same with the stimulus check. It goes straight into your bank account or it goes straight to your house. We don't take that money. It's up to you what you want to do with it. But most of my customers like to take this amount and they like to use it, what it's made for, to buy down their investment. Okay, but you don't have to. You could go on a European cruise with that money. You could buy a bass boat. You could buy a new pearl necklace. You know, anything. Diamond ring, diamond earrings, whatever you want with that $15,000. Now, if I'm buying down my investment, you're gonna have $16,740 left on that loan. All right, this is where you have options as well. Now, what happens to no interest, no payment loans at the end of the no interest, no payment period? They balloon, all right? They go back to interest. So this is where you have options. If you want to use this amount, you're more than welcome to. You can use our financing at a 5.99% interest rate with a 1% payment factor in a 12-year term. Okay, you're more than welcome to use that now instead of the 18 months if you don't want the 18 months pretty much. But this is only if you need it. Most of my customers are gonna pay this amount off in the first 12 to 14 months. All right, they see how much they get back from their tax credit money, they see how much they're saving on their electric bill, and they get this, and they just pay this amount off. But for my customers that don't have it, or they don't wanna take their left cheek and use it to pay for that loan, we'll roll this right into a 5.991% over 12 years, and we'll refinance it for you so you don't have to take that back accrue interest charge, all right? Now, your payment in December, or actually January of 2025, is going to be $167.40. What happens every single year?
It increases.
Your electric bill goes up, right? Every year the power pirates are increasing that rate. So if I take your $350 electric bill and I multiply that by 15%, it's gonna be $400 next year. 15%, $50. And if I'm saving 64% of my energy use, all right, when the power pirates raise your rates, wanna know what else goes up? your savings. Each year you're gonna save more and more and more. So if you have a $257 worth of savings, when you need to go make that payment in this January of 2025, you're gonna have $257 to pay for it, and then you're gonna be able to put $167 or $90 back into your family's budget, positive cash flow. And then the money that you're spending, that was your hard-earned money that you were spending going to the Power Pirates and never getting it back, is now being invested into your home, bringing up the value, making it more comfortable, and protecting the assets that you already have, like your AC unit. And all I need is a couple minutes worth of paperwork, a copy of your driver's license, and I'll get you an install date with the owner. Perfect.
I almost fell.